What is something that you could never forgive? Dishonesty. I would much rather hear a difficult truth than a pretty lie. It scares me to think if I did something wrong, by the time I find out it might be too late to resolve it. I can handle getting my feelings hurt. I can live with people being unkind. Will not forgive someone who lies to me, especially someone who lies to me for my own good, because they're assuming they know how I'll react without giving me a chance to show that I can handle it. Victim blaming for specific stuff that's happened to me. In my stuff. And they responded with bullshit like your hobbies are what's causing this. There's kids starving in Africa, so you aren't allowed to complain. Or those bullies are abused at home. You're selfish for not letting them take it out on you. Bullying others as adults to their breaking point in a working environment and then fire them, claiming they were the bad people all along. If that sounds oddly specific, that's because it is, and the company responsible still have not properly apologized and is now slowly burning down. Bullying in general is bad, but when you do it as adults, now it might be an actual crime, and you have to be really fucking determined to do it. There's a lot, but something unique is if someone tilts your nose. Barely makes a difference, and you can go from being attractive to zero just like that, and only you know the pain and have went through it to recognize the massive difference some small things can be. It feels so bad and it's very hard to empathize. Withholding forgiveness is never a solution. If anything, it just adds problems to your life. Important to remember that forgiveness does not equal no consequences. When you have the perspective and understanding of why the world is the way it is, you can understand how people can do the things we do. Doesn't make it okay, but it's reality. I was forced to relocate at my own expense to San Francisco 2 days after starting a job, which cost me my relationship with my girlfriend. My employment agreement requires me to pay $75,000 if I leave within the first 3 years, so I had no choice. My manager is someone I will truly hate for the rest of my life. When I was in kindergarten, I drew a picture with smiley faces all around the border. It took me like 20 minutes to do each of the tiny faces. Little did I know the fat asshole Tyler was jealous of my rad art skills, so he held me down and drew frowns over all the smiles. I haven't spoken to him to this day. I'd say cheating. Really bad about that is them acting like everything is fine between you and you've continued just going along with life with them like nothing happened or is happening, and then finding out about it. End territories, intervention in the politics of other countries, starting wars, rigged elections, racism, sexism, treason, corruption, kidnapping, school shooting, bullying, lolicon, robbery and murder. Forgiveness isn't for their benefit. It's for yours. To allow yourself the ability to let go of all those emotions, to move forward. That doesn't mean you forget. You learn. You draw boundaries. You protect your heart. My now ex-friend who started ignoring me because I talked bad and insulted her lying ass, POS. Cheater boyfriend who cheated and humiliated her so many times, and BTW she still got back with him. Being abused, groomed and cheated on. And how they would come back later as if nothing ever happened. Men ain't shit, but is always a man. Using others for their own happiness, not knowing what is person next to them feeling and treating them as trash when no longer needed. Causing excessive suffering, physical, mental, to someone for petty or selfish matters, especially while abusing authority position. Lying. I can't forgive even when I try. If someone lies to me once, I automatically question everything they say to me from then on. The closest people surrounding me. I'll never get the apology I deserved. This goes to loved ones, friends, siblings, and parents. Handing me a cookie you claim is chocolate chip when you know damn well those are raisins. You do that and you are dead to me. Knowing you did something fucked up and being too prideful to apologize. I never want someone like that in my life. My grandpa left his family with 3 kids to join the Bagwankol. Now at 70 he wonders why they don't talk to him. Anyone doing hard crimes against me or those who are close to me, like rape, murder, robbery and so on. My ex for cheating. I do appreciate her for doing it though. Gave me a reason to be set free. My ex-wife taking my kids' 1800K LMS away and telling them lie. so they now won't visit me. Bombing women and children and then justifying it by saying we are God-chosen people. Sexual rape or anyone, be it to another man, woman or minor. Absolutely no forgiveness. Stepmom knew her boyfriend was physically abusing me. Can't forgive that. I was 12. How badly Game of Thrones ended. Or genocide or child abuse or whatever. Being bullied by teachers, peers at school, line manager. I have a disability. Talking shit on my cars. I see what you say about me, don't talk about my babies. Hurting my dog. If I ever commit murder, it's because someone kicked my dog. My parents always working and no having time for me or my sister. People who take benefits with no intention to work or find a job. My dad throwing out my Pokemon Yellow for the Nintendo Game Boy. My parents fighting in front of me when there was no need to. If a close person tries to hurt me with words intentionally. My own brother betraying me for money. Not even that much. Rape. I'm a forgiving person. That cannot be forgiven. Hackers. Messing with my escape from reality is fucked. My mother basically tortured me every time she got angry.